This is KCTV English News. I'm Hyung Shim. Governor Won Hee-ryong said it is illegal and unconstitutional for the Jeju Provincial Council to push for the revision of the bylaw to restrict the construction of the airport in the conservation zone. Governor Won emphasized at the question and answer session at the Provincial Council that revising the conservation zone management bylaw goes against the purpose of the Constitution and rule according to higher law. He further noted that he received authoritative interpretation of the revision as unconstitutional and will ask for reconsideration if the Provincial Council pushes for the revision of the bylaw. Provincial Council member Hong Myung-hwan disclaimed Won's statement that the revision has firm legal grounds on the Jeju Special Act. A group of residents from Seongsan formed a committee in support of the construction of a second airport. The committee issued a press release stating that it was established to offer another side to the story of the currently slanted reports of residents opposing the second airport. It added that a group of residents joined this cause to promote the development of the Seongsan area to build a better future for the next generation. The committee stated that it will hold an inauguration ceremony very soon and actively participate in the interim presentation of the basic plan of the second airport held at Seongsan Gymnasium on the 17th. The provincial government will resume discussions on Jeju's role in the Inter-Korean Cooperation Project. The province newly formed a local committee made up of experts to start discussions on the exchange project with the North. It includes inviting leaders of two Koreas and their delegations to Jeju to participate in the Jeju Forum. Also, Jeju will encourage the North to compete in various sports and accommodate North Korea's soccer team's winter practice. Jeju also plans to invite North Korean officials to join the UNESCO-recognized Global Geoparks Network meeting hosted in Jeju next year. Jeju's participation in the Inter-Korean Cooperation Project started in 1999 by sending locally grown mandarins to the north. However, the exchange ended in 2010. The National Research Institute of Maritime Cultural Heritage has begun excavating the waters of Sinchangli Hangyeongmyeon in search of underwater artifacts. The research team will take underwater pictures using 3D technology to record the relics. An item made of gold was discovered by a haenyeo, a Jeju woman diver in the waters of Sinchangli in 1983, marks the area's first discovery of underwater artifacts. The province and the Jeju National University Museum also confirmed the discovery of a celadon, a jade green porcelain from the Southern Song Dynasty in China, in its research in 1997. The Cultural Heritage Administration plans to categorize local artifacts and determine Jeju's pivotal role in medieval maritime trade. Apartment prices in Jeju continue to drop, marking 7 consecutive weeks of decline. The Korea Appraisal Board said that prices fell by 0.03% from the first to the second week of April. Jeonse, a form of lump sum deposit usually in the tens to hundreds of millions of won, dropped by 0.07% last week, showing a downtrend for the past 14 weeks. However, the fall in both apartment prices and jeonse is smaller than the week before. Another week has passed and it's time for Film Focus. And with us again is Mike Laidman with a movie update.
If the lovely spring weather is just a little too much for you, then you can always climb down a rabbit hole of fear. Following on the heels of the creepy thriller Us from the end of March, comes another entry into the genre, The Prodigy. But first, something a little more lighthearted. It's Shazam, folks, the latest entry into the DC Comics universe, and a movie that'll steal your heart.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Welcome to another edition of Film Focus. I'm Mike Laidman.
Come here, babe.
Electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then Daily Bats.
We all have a superhero inside us. It just takes a bit of magic to bring it out. In Billy Batson's case, by shouting out one word, Shazam, this streetwise 14-year-old foster kid can turn into the adult superhero Shazam, courtesy of an ancient wizard. But still a kid at heart, inside a ripped, godlike body, Shazam revels in this adult version of himself by doing what any teen would do with superpowers. Have fun with them. Can he fly? Does he have X-ray vision? Can he shoot lightning out of his hands? Can he skip his social studies test? Shazam sets out to test the limits of his abilities with the joyful recklessness of a child. But he'll need to master these powers quickly in order to fight the deadly forces of evil controlled by Dr. Thaddeus Savannah. After having struggled for so long, DC finally seems to be finding itself, with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and now Shazam, all finding their footing and resonating with audiences. It's a goofy movie for sure, but that's what makes it so likable, endearing, and deep. The blend of humor and heart is perfect, and reminds us all why every kid wants to be a superhero.
Miles isn't wired like other kids.
Well, now that we've all had a healthy dose of fun, it's time for things to take a darker turn. Sarah is a mother whose young son Miles' disturbing behavior signals that an evil, possibly supernatural force has overtaken him. Fearing for her family's safety, Sarah must choose between her maternal instinct to love and protect Miles and a desperate need to investigate what or who is causing his dark turn. She is forced to look for answers in the past, taking the audience on a wild ride, one where the line between perception and reality becomes frighteningly blurred. The Prodigy is really just a run-of-the-mill horror film. If you're really looking for an evil kid to fear, this may be worth your time, but as we've been treated to a number of original properties over the past few years that have truly served to push the genre forward, this one just doesn't really cut the mustard.
No matter what I do.
Taking a look at our weather, the skies will stay clear throughout the morning and become very cloudy in the afternoon. On Sunday, we expect strong winds accompanied by high waves, so please take care. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 10 and the afternoon high will peak at 17 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we'll also expect a low of 10 in the morning and a high of 17 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperature will be a low of 7, warming up to a high of 17 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 10 and a high of 17. And up on the mountain at Songpana, we'll hit a low of 4, topping off at 10 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northeast and east at a speed of 6 to 9 meters per second, with seas between 0.5 and 1 meters. And here's what's coming up over the next few days. This brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for watching. Please find us on KCTV eNews Jeju. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.